Hey, so I got a story for all you Instagram peeps. So today's my birthday, and that's not the story. But me and my mate Joe Becker decided to go on a mountain bike ride, of course, because that's what I want to do. So we're riding down this trail called Hard Guy. It took Drew about 40 minutes to shuttle us up there, because that's the trail that I wanted to do, because it's my birthday. And so he shuttles us all the way up there, and we start coming down, and my chain falls off. So I try to get it back on, doesn't come back on, so eventually I wait for an uphill and I stop and I get that back on. That's not the story either. That just helps for effect. So we're cruising down. And there's this super steep part. And so there's this guy at the bottom of the steep part, and the steep part's like super sandy. And so I'm like, I can't stop or I'm gonna crash. The trail's wide enough though, so I figure, well, I'll just go around him and it'll all be good, so I won't crash. Anyway, this dude gets off his bike, goes around on the trail, moves his bike over, gets in my way of path, comes over and shoulder barges me off of my bike into a bush. I crash, roll over my bike, hit my head, hurt my shoulder, and I'm laying on the ground wondering if I'm okay. Turns out I'm alright. So I get up and I cannot repeat the kind of verbal abuse that I start giving this guy. You would not believe it. Can you believe that? I mean, it's one thing to be upset about someone going past you, but it's another thing to physically abuse a person. Like, this is a guy that shoulder barged a girl off of her bike. What kind of man is this? And so after I abused him, we had a good rest of the day, and I've had a great birthday. But I got to thinking to myself, I'm glad that I am with a guy who would never physically abuse me and isn't out there physically abusing other women. No matter how angry Drew's gotten, I never ever feel like he would ever physically touch. I mean, I could have this dude up on battery charges. You know what I mean? Everybody else on my bike ride was super nice, and that's 99% of the people here in Boise on the trails. But this one douchebag, man. Anyway, that's my birthday story. Everyone's got to have a birthday story, right? And my birthday story is that a dude tried to beat me up today. I can't believe it. Can you believe that, people? Can you believe